Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Aysha AlRehmeithi, DIWA Youth Council President, as well as a Senior Engineer at DIWA Solar Innovation Center. Today I'll be speaking about DIWA's Youth Council best practices. DIWA's vision is to be a leading, sustainable, innovative global corporation, and that is exactly why DIWA's Youth Council has embarked on a journey of sustainability and innovation and considered it as an embedded culture in all its events and initiatives. Now, in the second cohort of the Council, we have 18 different members extending from 8 different divisions in DIWA. We also have an equal number of females and males in these different divisional representatives to act as an outreach for the youth at those divisions. Now, the Council's strategy is based on not only local strategies, but also on international visions and strategies as the like of the Sustainability Development Goals that are 17 goals serving the 2030 agenda, as well as the Dubai Plan 2021 and the UAE 50 Charter and the upcoming next 50 years. The Council's strategy is based on 5 different themes, and this is based also on a study of the requirements of the youth group in DIWA. As you can see, it covers national identity and values, continued education, professional development, and in line of today's topic, innovation and future accelerators, as well as sustainability. Now, the Council's objectives, of course, the Council acts as a communicating channel with the youth in DIWA, highlighting their different roles outside their core job, as well as providing an incubating environment to listen to the ideas and outputs of youth, develop initiatives and projects related to them and their interests, and harness their different talents in serving DIWA as an organization and the Emirate of Dubai and the UAE. The Council's committees are extending over 4 different committees, as you can see: Communications Committee, Events and Initiatives Committee, Research and Statistics Committee, and recently this year, in the Council's second cohort, we have added the Volunteering Committee to focus on not only the humanitarian aspect of volunteering, but as well the social outreach, as well as specialized volunteering in the youth's specific academic background, as well as their experience. We've also created a DIWA's youth database to actually know the number of youth we are serving, and currently DIWA has approximately 1,900 to 2,000 youth aged between 18 to 29 years, and these actually signify 16% of the total number of DIWA's employees, and we are proud that 12% of those 16% are actually in empowered positions in DIWA. Now, looking at the Council's main achievements during the year of 2020, we are proud that our initiatives in 2020 had 0 cost in light of the COVID pandemic. Of course, we've had 2 benchmark requests and 2 youth councils were created post those meetings. We've had interaction extending beyond DIWA's employees. We've also worked on diversifying our communication and outreach platforms, and this has resulted in a high percentage of satisfaction on our main events and initiatives. Here you can see an overview of the main Council projects in its second cohort. Of course, we've had initiatives that are from the Federal Youth Authority, which are the Youth Circle and the Youth Debates. We've also had our Youth, Our Pride initiative from the Volunteering Committee. We've had our own youth talk sessions, and we've created also different virtual tours and worked on having an innovation forum as well. Here you can see main milestones of the Council's journey. We've started in September 2019, and you can see we had a strong start with the Youth Sustainability Forum, and the initiatives are extending overall. And you can also see during the light of the pandemic, the transition has been made into virtual sessions as well. And today we are in February 2021 in Innovation Week, participating here and having also Let's Innovate DIWA Youth Forum. Here you can see, in light of our topic today, sustainability and innovation, I will be highlighting the main council initiatives that were in light of those two specific themes. We've had a youth circle at the World Green Economy Summit in 2019. It was titled Youth Contribution Towards Localizing the SDGs and Harnessing Innovative Technologies to Achieve Them. We've also had more than 120 attendees from different youth councils, and we're honored to have His Excellency Dr. Thani Ziyudi and His Excellency the MD and CEO of DIWA, Said Al-Tayar, attending our youth circle. The solutions, of course, were shared with the respective teams in DIWA and the Federal Youth Authority, and they included localizing the SDGs in the UAE by spreading awareness, setting different frameworks, and also encouraging the government and institutions to take measures to contribute to a greener economy and more green jobs. Now, another youth circle was also in line with WETEX and the World Energy Day during 2020. It was titled Emirati Youth in the Energy Sector specifically, and looking beyond the next 50 years. This was also in light of the series of the youth circles in shaping the next 50 years. And also we had the youth session at the Dubai Solar Show titled The Role of Youth and Women in the Sector of Utilities in UAE Towards Achieving Sustainability for the next 50, of course. Other than that, we've also had the youth debate at DIWA Youth Sustainability Forum and the DIWA Green Week 2019. As you can see, we had diversified sessions, panel discussions, and a youth debate targeting SDG number 5, which is gender equality. And it was titled, Can We Speak About Women Empowerment Without Considering and Investing in Men Empowerment? We've had speakers from DIWA, of course, and outside DIWA, including the FCSA, Expo 2020, and Zayed University. We've had more than 50 attendees, and the forum themes also covered the future outlook of future cities. Now, another youth debate was held virtually in light of the COVID pandemic during 2020. It was titled, Does Actually Working from Distance Affect the Employee's Creativity in a Positive or Negative Way? This supports SDG number 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, and we are happy that the winning team has actually supported that it does increase employee creativity. Other than that, we've also had Let's Innovate Forum during Innovation Month in February 2020. It was the first of its kind in DIWA targeting the youth category. We've had over 60 attendees and more than 8 speakers from DIWA, innovation experts and youth. We've also had a brainstorming session titled Towards a Year of Preparation for the Upcoming 50 Years. And the workshop's themes, as you can see, covered numerous themes from artificial intelligence and also a creative personality. And this year, we've also hosted Let's Innovate in its second 2.0 version during UAE Innovation Week 2021. From the volunteering committee, as I mentioned earlier, we've had our Youth, Our Pride initiatives to shed the light on the most prominent volunteering work from DIWA's youth and cover it in all DIWA's communication channels. We're happy that we've had over 70 participants, and we've had 5 winners that covered sustainability in its 3 pillars: the economy, its 3 pillars, the planet, the economy, as well as the society. We've also had the Youth Talks program, and this is a sustained initiative from DIWA's Youth Council first cohort. The Youth Talks program actually has dedicated lectures that focus on youth interests, and it actually is presented by youth and supports youth and their distinguished projects. We've had 3 extensive sessions of the program during August 2020 to celebrate the Youth International Day. As you can see, the topics covered, of course, the youth's interest in coffee making, Coffee 101, flower decoration and arrangement, and growing your own microgreens. And we've had a focus of 3 different sessions focusing on mental health as well in light of the COVID pandemic, from occupational burnout, psychological health at your workplace, and youth and mental health in a changing world and exceptional circumstances. We've also had the virtual tours for the first time in DIWA, and it covered the DIWA Research and Development Center at the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park. We are proud that 80% of the youth researchers working there are under the age of 30, and we've had another also virtual tour at Digital DIWA. To highlight and have an overview of the world's leading innovative and sustainable projects. And this has raised awareness about the efforts of the distinguished youth, and of course raised awareness about DIWA's efforts in various projects. And also through Digital DIWA, we came to know that 50% of the youth employees at the INTF division are under the age of 35 as well. We've also focused on highlighting that you can always communicate with DIWA Youth Council through various sessions, and you can always contact us at the email you can see in the screen, youth@diwa.gov.ae. We've also had the WhatsApp channel to ease communication, and of course the social media and different media channels. Thank you for attending today's session, and we hope that this has inspired you to work further into serving the UAE in its vision to achieve the next 50 years of innovation and sustainability through your committed and diligent work in DIWA. And we as DIWA Youth Council promise to continue on this path of sustainability and innovation.